2 weeks after Hurricane Sandy slammed into the United States, hundreds of thousands are still without power. Many of those now suffering have generators, but do not have access to the fuel to keep them running. Dr. Philip Lively believes he has the answer to that problem with a system that allows people to generate their own fuel in times of crisis.
We envision down the road where we can have small little reactors set up, wherever they're needed, and producing amount of fuel that will help maybe not completely energize the whole operation, but at least increase the endurance of any operation that you have going and decrease the amount of fuel that has to be brought in for that process.
Lively and his team at the Argonne National Laboratory outside Chicago are working on a bioreactor that can produce diesel-like fuel using bacteria they engineered.
This organism is actually taking carbon from the environment, using energy that it has secured either from photosynthesis or from other sources in the environment, and converts that into a fuel using the engineering that we put in there, and is actually not liking to keep that fuel inside of itself, so it's being spit out into the media where it can be recovered and used in a diesel engine.
Lively says that unlike conventional fossil fuels, their bacteria-based fuel doesn't need refining. It's produced ready to use. And there's another advantage. The reactor runs on organic kitchen waste and sewage, both of which are readily available in all households.
The types and variety of carbon that can be used to convert into fuel is one of the strengths of this process because it is a bacteria. It can utilize a lot of different things.
Lively says it takes his reactor between 2 and 4 days to process waste into fuel, but he adds that a system can be put in place to generate fuel on a continual basis. He also says because the fuel is produced where it will be used, its carbon footprint is significantly lower than standard fuel. Lively's research is some years away from becoming a commercially viable product, but he says the era of homegrown fuel self-sufficiency, whether in times of crisis or not, is coming.